Welcome to Bishop Kenny High School on the banks of the St. Johns River. You got downtown right across. A perfect night for baseball at historic Bishop Kenny High School. I'm Noah Schlicks, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports as we are just minutes away from first pitch for Bishop Kenny's home opener. They're trying to rebound off of the loss. This is the first time these two teams have not faced each other on opening day since 2016. And of course, they'll face off in the second game of Bishop Kenny's season this year. They come in 0-1. Head coach for them is Tommy Edwards. Graduated from Bishop Kenny in 1983. Played second base for the Florida Crusaders.
In right field,
and has 303 career wins here at Bishop Kenny, looking for his first of the season as the Crusaders head to the field. Should be a good one as the Knights lead the all-time series 6 games to Bishop Kenny's 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our prayer.
Both these
followed by the
teams
national anthem.
looking ahead to promising seasons. We're going to take a little break for the national anthem.
Strong
here
and faithful God,
on
as we come together for this.
And right across the river from the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Jaguars, we are ready to play some baseball. Bishop Kenny coming in tonight 0-1. This is a storied program. As you look out to left field, they got a board filled with all their accomplishments. State Final Four, state championships in 2002, 2008. They got over 30 district titles and coming off of yet another season in which they won their district championship.
Number 17, Mason Terry.
They're at Bob West
and your
Stadium.
pitcher, number 12,
Best
Jack
facility in the
Newman.
area by far I've been to. And let me tell you, came up here and checked out the press box. They got pictures of every team, Bishop Kenny team there is, and you recognize some big names there, such as Darren O'Day, Travis Chapman, now the first base coach for the New York Yankees, Jonathan Papelbon, the Gamble brothers. Let me tell you, it's cool to be in a place that has produced such great talent. As we get ready to look at some here tonight, let's give you the starting lineups for both teams. First up with the batting lineup for the Knights. Leading off for them is Andrew Kelly, followed by Ty Martineau and Sean Aschenfelder. Chris Romano is going to be batting in the cleanup spot, followed by Gavin Grant, the senior, making his season debut after being limited due to some back issues early on. Jack O'Brien's batting 6th in the DH spot. Will Bushi batting 7th, followed by Connor Gillum and the freshman Michael Bisham. Setting the field for Bishop Kenny, Andrew Tabor is out there with Josh Corbano.
Our leadoff hitter tonight, center fielder number 10, Andrew Kelly.
Well, I just realized that my mic hadn't been on this entire time, so I might get copyrighted for this music. But I'm sure you could hear me as I was right next to the camera. As Andrew Kelly steps up to the plate. He takes ball number 1 from Jack Newman out on the mound. Newman is a junior out there for the Crusaders. As Kelly sends one right to the shortstop, Josh Behringer. 1 away for the Knights. Andrew Kelly has been swinging a hot bat starting the season. Made solid contact there. But in the end, is retired for out number 1. Martineau will step up to the plate. Setting the field for the Crusaders. Andrew Tabor out in center field. Right fielder Aiden Charletta. Out in left, Trey Seeker. The infield at first base, Dakota Dix. Second baseman, Joshmore Corbano. Shortstop, Josh Berginger. And the third baseman tonight for Bishop Kenny. Where is he on here? Carbonell. Thank you for that. And then out at catcher for the Crusaders, Mason Terry. Of course, on the mound, Jack Newman. As Martineau grounds one. That's going to be mishandled over at shortstop. That was a tough one. Took a tough hop on the shortstop, Leonard. And Martineau will reach on an infield single. Sean Aschenfelder, the All-American freshman, now going to step up to the plate. Aschenfelder, he's been really good with the bat, has reached in all 3 of his first varsity games. Aschenfelder had 2 doubles against Ponte Vedra, and then against the Toros, singled and walked against them. He's got a powerful bat as he rips that one down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases. Martineau headed for third. He'll get in diving. That's a stand-up double for Sean Aschenfelder. The Knights in business. The 3rd double of the season now for the freshman. The Knights have 2 runners in scoring position for Chris Romano.
Third baseman number 2, Chris Romano.
So Romano to the plate. Time going to be called at the plate. 1 away here in the top half of the first inning, just getting started here at Bishop Kenny. However, there are 2 runners in scoring position early for the Knights. As Romano pops up a bunt attempt, foul. A great facility out here at Bishop Kenny. Well, it's Bob West Stadium and fielded some legends. They've produced 7 players to log at least 1 MLB appearance. Darren O'Day, he's probably my favorite they produced. There's going to be another potential former MLB product, Kobe Halter, at Florida right now. As Romano sends one out into left field. That one going to be taken in for out number 2. Tagging up and heading to the plate is Martineau, and he will score standing. 1-0 Knights in the top half of the first. They get a sac fly and an RBI for Chris Romano. That is Romano's 2nd RBI already this season in only 3 games. As Gavin Grant will step up for his first plate appearance on the season. Grant was huge for the Knights last year as a junior. As he watches that one go by for a ball. However, he was limited early on due to a few back issues. So he watches that one go by for ball number 2. However, Aschenfelder went for third and just barely got in. The throw a little wild. However, He's going to stay over there at third base. Cal Leonard, third baseman. Able to recover there. Gavin Grant. Takes one high for ball number 3. Batted .269 last year at a .361 on base percentage. Drove in 6 runs on 18 hits. Struck out 17 times, only walked 5. That's an area he'll look to improve on this season as, I think he took that one to the kneecap. Mason Terry right on the inside. That stings. I believe that was the 10th pitch of the inning for Jack Newman. Top half of the first, the Knights lead 1-0 over Bishop Kenny. 3-1 pitch to Grant. Swung on and missed. Nice off-speed action there. The breaking ball gets to a full count with 2 away. That one in the dirt. Aschenfelder going to hold at third. Grant going to reach on the walk. That'll bring up Jack O'Brien. O'Brien, mixed results so far this season. He's got power in that bat. He's batting .333 early on. He struck out 4 times, however. Has an RBI, 2 extra base hits, including a triple that almost got out of Coy Creek. As on the delayed steal, Gavin Grant going to pretty much jog over to second base for his first stolen base of the season. Jack O'Brien moved here from Long Island, New York this past summer. As he takes one high and away, ball number 2. O'Brien plays basketball and baseball. Was the 6th man and sometimes in the starting rotation for the Knights basketball team this year. O'Brien stands at 6'3", 210. He's got a 2-0 hitters count against Jack Newman. First pitch, curveball. And there's his first strike. Not sure why I said first pitch there. Okay, first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. On Jack O'Brien, he's got 2 ducks on the pond, both in scoring position. Is that one just getting away from Terry, able to recover in time to hold Aschenfelder at third. Now a 2-2 count. And Newman 1 strike away from getting out of this top half of the first without any further damage. Two, inside, full count. Full count pitch to Jack O'Brien in the dirt. Bases loaded now for the Creekside Knights. Good at bat there from O'Brien. And that's his first walk of the season.
Number 3, Will Busey.
So Will Busey will step up to the plate. The base is juiced. Takes the one on the outside corner for strike number 1. And now that one. Grounded to first base, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag for out number 3. The Knights do get 1. 1-0, heading into the bottom half of the second inning here on Schlick Sports. Bottom half of the first inning here on Slick Sports. Let's set the field now for the Creekside Knights. Out in the outfield, Andrew Kelly manning center, Michael Bisham out in right, Will Boosie in left, Gavin Grant returning at first base for the Knights, Chris Romano over at third, middle infielders Ty Martineau at second, and the shortstop is Sean Ashenfelder, catcher Connor Gillum, and out on the mound is Peyton King making his second appearance of the season, his first career varsity start. This is a young Knights team, only 5 seniors on the roster. And this is especially young Knights pitching staff, only one returning pitcher logged more than one appearance last year, and that's Owen Wilfong. And this is the first varsity start for Peyton King. Appeared against Decoy Creek, pitched 3 innings, ended up allowing 2 earned runs in the 7th, but was fantastic before that and set down 6 straight batters. Only struck out 1. Pitches to contact. He forces weak contact. He gets that one outside for a ball against Andrew Tabor. Tabor committed to play at Stetson University for football, but he's quite the baseball player as well, as an 8.5 grade on perfect game. He takes one for ball number 2. 2-0 pitch to Andrew Tabor is grounded to second. Martineau fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 away. Time now for the starting 9 for Bishop Kenny. Tabor just led things off. Batting second. Joshmar Carbonell is batting second, followed by Aiden Charletta. Jack Newman batting cleanup and pitching tonight. Cal Leonard, the UNF commit, batting fifth, followed by Mason Terry, Dakota Dix, Trey Seeker, and Josh Berzinger batting ninth. As King gets Corbinell chase the curveball, starting things off. Got a ground out to second. There's 1 away in the bottom half of the first. 1-0. Creekside leads after having 2 Knights reach on base hits. Ashenfelder, of course, doubled for the 3rd time this season, and this is 4th game. That one sent back up the middle, right to the shortstop Ashenfelder. Throw to first in time. 2 down. So 2 quick outs for Peyton King. I mentioned he reminds me a lot of Kyle Hendricks, as he doesn't throw very hard, doesn't strike out many batters, doesn't walk many either. He forces very soft contact, and normally they're heading right at somebody. Does a really nice job out there on the mound, the righty. As he'll face the right fielder, Charletta, with 2 down. 1-0. Creekside leads, bottom half of the first inning. It's a 1-1 count to Charletta with 2 away. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. Sun setting beyond the trees behind the right field fence. Just behind the press box here, there's a little field, and then you got the St. Johns River across from it at the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. Absolutely love the view you get walking up here. You got the football stadium right to the left of home plate. Absolutely beautiful campus out here at Bishop Kenny. There's zoom out. There's the football stadium there, and then downtown Jacksonville right behind us. 2-2 count to Aiden Charletta. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped, but not into the glove of Gillum. Charletta will stay alive for another 2-2 pitch. Aiden's playing out in right field tonight. He's a junior. He's had one plate appearance this year, was unable to reach his. That one, a tapper in no man's land on the infield. Romano barehands it, but then unable to even make a throw as Charletta's there with the infield single.
Come on, Weber.
A swinging bunt there from Aiden Charletta, and that'll bring up the pitcher back and clean up Jack Newman.
Jack Newman up for the Crusaders.
He's a lefty. I believe he follows me on Twitter. Thank you, Jack. A junior on the team. An imposing figure in there in the box. 6'2", 173. Takes one for a ball. Excuse me. Got that wrong. I was looking at Jack Newman from Collier, Tennessee. He's 5'10", 180. Inside. 2-0 as catcher Gillum going to head out and talk with King out on the mound. Two out, runner on first, and a 2-0 count. Jack Newman, 1-0. Creekside leads as that one fouled out of play. Two and one. This is Newman's first plate appearance of the season as he sends that one high into the air, out into right field. Bisham will make the play for out number 3. So they get a runner on, but unable to do much else. Good first inning for Peyton King. And the Knights, they lead 1-0 heading into the top half of the second on Schlick Sports. Top of the second inning, Connor Gillum steps up to the plate. 1-0 Creekside leads Bishop Kenny. Gillum just took a strike. Connor Gillum catching tonight. The junior has been good at the plate. A couple of singles for him as he grounds that one to short, throw to first in time. 1 away. Michael Bisham will step up to the plate. Face Jack Newman. Bisham. Been good this year. Tripled in his first game of the season, and he flies that one into shallow center, and that's down for a bloop single. Has a good lead over. Takes a good turn over at first base with nobody covering. Heads back with a single. One out, one on,
Back to the top we go. Number
and
10,
Andrew Kelly will step up to the plate. 22 pitches. This is number 23 from Newman. Is Kelly going to take ball number 1? Lined out to shortstop in the top half of the first. As a runner, Bysham goes. Throw down to second. It was in time, however, took a bounce on the second baseman. And, oh my goodness, I can't keep track of my stuff. That's Corbano out there at second. Had to change my lineup in my scorebook so many times tonight that everything's starting to look like third base. Kelly's off to a hot start this year, batting .400. Struck out once, walked twice, stolen 5 bags. He's dangerous when he gets on base, takes a strike there. Kelly has got incredible speed. 3 bunt singles this season. As he gets a good one down there, fielded by Newman, throw to first is just in time to get Kelly. Bysham, they're checking on him as he takes the turn at third, so the sacrifice works. And that will bring up Ty Martineau. Ty singled his first time up and scored the first run of the game. There's 2 outs now in the top half of the second inning. The Knights leading on the road. Bishop Kenny as Martineau sends that one foul. 1-0. Knights have 3 hits early on as they look to extend their lead to a 2-run deficit. As Martineau now with a 1-1 count on him. And that one, ooh, it hit him. And Martineau's down. We're going to take a little break here. Hope he's all right. Be back after this. So Ty able to walk it off. Got him just above the knee, right in the hamstring area. And Newman throwing hard. He's got a fastball around 80 miles an hour. So now runners at the corners for the Knights. And Sean Aschenfelder step up to the plate. Two out, 1-0 Creekside. Aschenfelder doubled his first time up. Takes a ball there. That's pitch number 31 for Newman. As that one, sharp grounder to short. And they're going to get the force at second to escape the inning. Still 1-0. Creekside leads heading into the bottom half of the second on Schlick Sports. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball and Schlick Sports. Stop by their showroom to browse their extensive selection of lights, fans, and accessories for your home, or check out their website at firstcoastlighting.com from the comfort of your own home. Located on San Jose Boulevard, across from Winn-Dixie and Bailey's Powerhouse Gym. Look forward to seeing you soon. Starting off the bottom of the second, Cal Leonard for Bishop Kenny. 1-0. Creekside with the lead. Peyton King coming off of a good first inning. As the sophomore gets a lineup right away from the UNF commit, Cal Leonard. King, as I mentioned, not going to strike out many hitters.
Number 17, Mason Terry.
He's got some good stuff out there, good movement on his pitches. Doesn't throw very hard, but he forces a lot of softer contact. And he's not afraid to pitch at you, too. Doesn't walk many. He attacks you. And he gets a lot of results like that. Ground ball to shortstop Ashenfelder, a little wild on the throw, but Gavin Grant with a nice snag over at first applies the tag. 2 pitches, 2 outs. I don't know. Do you just automatically take here if you're Dakota Dix? Going down on 3 pitches, especially after a shorter first inning for King. Yeah, he takes that first one. Even in MLB The Show, if I've gotten my first 2 outs on 2 pitches, you're taking that next one. And he took it for a strike. Foul tips that one. So with 2 outs, 4 pitches into the inning, he's got no 2 count with Dakota Dix looking to set him down 1-2-3. The sophomore King comes set. He's pitching out of the stretch. The curveball got him swinging. And he got him 1-2-3 on 5 pitches for Peyton King. 1-0 Creekside heading into the third. Top half of the third inning now on Schlick Sports. As we've had a quick first two innings, Peyton King, the sophomore, just retired the Crusaders 1-2-3 on 5 pitches in the bottom half of the second. And now the cleanup man for the Knights, Chris Romanos, walks up to the plate. And a chopper to third baseman Leonard comes in. Good transfer, good throw! Off balance play from Cal Leonard. Got Romano in time. Man, that's impressive. Romano, he's speedy on the base pass. Not an easy out, even on a routine ground ball. What a play there for Cal Leonard. He was playing a little bit in, as Romano is a threat to lay down a bunt here and there. And the swinging bunt. Unfortunate for Romano at the plate. What a play there by Cal Leonard to set down the first man of the inning. As Gavin Grant takes a ball. 1-0 to him now with one away, top of the third. Creekside with a 1-0 lead over Bishop Kenny. Grant takes that one for ball number 2. The Knights had 4 overall in the first inning. Ended up scoring Ty Martineau on a Chris Romano sac fly. Ashenfelder doubled, couple of walks, and then with the bases loaded, Bishop Kenny was able to get out of it. It's a line drive. And a good play from the shortstop out there, Josh Berginger.
Next up for the night,
2 quick outs for the Knights. Jack O'Brien will step up to the plate. Those shortstops have been busy tonight. I'm just putting it all together. Combined, there have been 4 putouts for each. No, 3 for Bishop Kenny. 4 for Bishop Kenny, 3 for the Knights. Shortstops through the first 2 innings have combined for 7 putouts. I believe that's the correct stat. Or maybe it's assists here through the first few innings. Is Jack O'Brien going to reach on the air?
Will Busey at the plate for the Knights.
No error. Gave me a hit.
Actually ended up scoring at a hit. That one into right field. Gets down for a single. O'Brien going to be held at second. So back-to-back 2-out singles for the Knights. How's Will Busey getting in on the action there? And Connor Gilliam will step up to the plate with 2 on, 2 out for the Knights. Good to see Will Busey get in on the action here. It's early on this season. That's his first hit. Struck out 6 times. He's been off to a cold start. Good to see him. Getting his first hit of the year as Gillum takes a strike. Off a good curveball from Newman. Now that one had some movement on it outside. 1-1. Starting to cool off as the sun goes down here at Bishop Kenny. 1-0. Creekside with the lead. Top half of the third inning. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Both those singles for the Knights coming with 2 outs in the inning. They've now got 5 hits through the first 2 2/3 innings. As Gillum takes strike 2. Don't want to leave. Now 6 runners out. The hit and run, I believe, was on there, and Gillum struck out swinging. So the Knights leave 2 runners on base. They still lead 1-0 heading into the bottom of the third.
Do you feel that your feet constantly hurt and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, board certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and oh no, oh shoot. All right, here we go. Okay, we're all good. Well, Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including bunions, ingrown toenails, diabetic foot care, hammer toes, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. They'll see him at South San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 268-6993 is the fly out to Bisham, leading off the bottom of the third. And Josh Behringer will step up to the plate. It's tough recording on bleachers. It starts shaking too much, though. Never good to see the camera fall. He gets Behringer to foul one away for a strike. 0-1 now to him. Creekside leads 1-0, bottom of the third inning. Is that one? Oh, he crushed it down the left field line. Out of play, foul. That might have had enough to get out if they had stayed fair. Behringer got a hold of that one. Instead, it's foul, 0-2. Went off the top part of the wall, maybe 15, 20 feet to the left of the pole. I'm not great with those estimates, but that one crushed it in the left center field. Sharp contact out into the gap. He's going to have an easy single there. Bring up Andrew Tabor. Tabor grounded out to second his first time up. Tabor, wide receiver here at Bishop Kenny. See some of his highlights. He's good. Going to play D1 at Stetson. And this season, he is 1 for 3 in that opening day bout. The runner goes, hit and run, back up the middle for a single. Behringer's heading for third, the throw in, not in time. Throw to second, however, will get Tabor. 2 away. Interesting play there.
At the plate for the Crusaders, number 1, Joshua Carbonell.
as he is trying to extend it to a double there. The throw to third was not in time. Behringer got in there by a pretty decent margin. However, there's a risky move heading for second. And Romano nabbed him. As Corbinell gonna get hit by a pitch. And he jogs over to first base. So runners at the corners, 2 away. And Charletta, who singled his first time up, steps up to the plate. Runner goes. That one. The throw doesn't go to second and goes to third. It's actually closer than I had anticipated. Good throw by Gillum, however. Both runners safe at their respective bases. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for Aiden Charletta. Knights lead by 1. However, tying run on third, go ahead on second as Grant bobbled it. Went through the legs. Both runs are going to score. And it's 2-1, Bishop Kenny.
Jack Newman at the plate.
That is tough. So Charletta, 2 RBIs on the, and he reaches on the air. So now 2-1 Bishop Kenny in the bottom of the third. A big swing and a miss there from Jack Newman. Takes that one below the knees. 1-1 to him. Two outs, runner on first, 2-1. Bishop Kenny now at the lead. He tips that one foul. 1-2. Bishop Kenny coming off of a 3-2 loss opening day to Fernandina Beach. This is their home opener tonight. They face the Creekside Knights every opening day since 2016 until this year. So instead, they decided to face them in their second game. I just find that funny for some reason. 2-2, runner on first with 2 outs. In the bottom of the third inning, 2-1. Bishop Kenny with the lead. That one. Shot to Martineau at second. Toss to second. Gets the force in time. But the Crusaders get 2 on the air. They now lead 2-1 heading into the fourth. Top half of the fourth inning, Michael Bysham leading things off for Creekside. The Knights have had 7 base runners. Only one of them have scored through the first 3 innings. They now are trailing 2-1. Bysham, who singled his first time up, has a 2-0 count from Jack Newman. He sends that one out into right field, and he'll fly out. 1 away. So the 1 out here in the top of the fourth, that will bring up the top of the order. Andrew Kelly to the plate. Bishop Kenny, real nice facility. Got a large press box behind me, bigger than the one we have at Creekside football. Got 3 sets of bleachers, one on the first base side, one on the third, and grandstand, if you, I guess you could refer to it as, here behind home plate. And a brick wall separating the field of play and actual netting instead of the chain link fence. It's Kelly. Did he go? No, he did not. 3-0 to Andrew Kelly. Oh, 2-1. Let's make it 2 balls, 2 strikes on the center fielder, Kelly. Had a sac fly back in the second inning. He lined out to shortstop in the first, and now he's going to pop out to the first baseman, Dakota Dix. Now bring up Ty Martineau with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Newman had a rocky start to this one, but he settled in these past couple innings.
Let's play for Creekside. Ty Martineau.
And he hasn't had an issue, for the most part, with runners on base. He's gotten out of a few jams already. Been resilient out there on the mound. As that was pitch number 53 for him. Martineau sends another one foul. 0-2 to him now. Two out, 0-2 pitch to Martineau. And that one just outside. That was close. I think that was the right call. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ty Martineau. Goes back to the fastball, back up the middle, base hit. For Ty, so he's going to reach for the 3rd time in 3 plate appearances. Keep the inning alive. And up to the plate steps Sean Ashenfelder. Two out, runner on first. Sean Ashenfelder to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a double and a ground out to short. That one gets to the backstop. And Martineau will cruise into scoring position. And that will call for a mound visit for head coach Tommy Edwards. Um, 11. And Sean Ashenfelder at the plate, 364 batting average this year, 417 on base percentage. He's slugging at a 545 mark, so give him an OPS of 962. Man, that is impressive. Ashenfelder, he's walked 1 time. He's doubled now 3 times. So in 11 at-bats, he's got 4 hits. He's been impressive at the plate this year. So 1-0 to Sean Ashenfelder. Here it is. That one. Skied out into right center field. In pursuit and making the catch is Andrew Tabor. So, the Knights strand another runner in scoring position. That's been an issue for them tonight. They now head into the bottom of the fourth inning, trailing 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning, Cal Leonard will step up to the plate. You know, something I have not seen before at baseball games is dogs roaming around the ballpark. Is you can see one right there. There's two of them out here at Bishop Canyon tonight. I have a giant urge to go say hi. Peyton King entering his fourth inning of work. He's allowed 2 runs through 3 innings, but he's been really sharp out there on the mound. Both those runs coming off of an error from Gavin Grant. That one shot back to King on the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 away. And up to the plate, Mason Terry. Terry grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Him and his Crusaders lead 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Knights out hitting Bishop Kenny 6-3. They've had 8 base runners. Only one of them have scored. They've stranded 5 in scoring position. As Mason Terry fouls one off, 0-2. Oh and 2 now to Mason Terry. With 1 away, here's the pitch. That one chopped to short. Scooped up, throw from Ashenfelder to Grant. It is in time. 2 down. So 2 quick outs for the Crusaders. And Dakota Dix will step up to the plate.
Dakota Dix at the plate for the Crusaders.
And that one flied out into left field. Under it and making the catch is Will Busey. And that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning, second of the night for Peyton King. It's 2-1. Bishop Kenny with the lead heading into the fifth. top of the 5th inning here on Schlick Sports. Chris Romano leading things off for the Creekside Knights. Romano is 0 for 1, also had a sac fly RBI back in the 1st inning. He steps into the box. Knights have had 6 hits, 8 base runners. They've stranded 5 in scoring position through the first 4 innings. They trailed 2-1 to Bishop Kenny. It is now 0-1 to Romano. 2 quick strikes from Jack Newman. Who's settled in since that 1st inning. Always allowed some base runners. He's been able to pitch out of those jams and keep things under control. And if things stay the same, he's on pace for the win in the home opener. Gets Romano swinging a nasty pitch. Now 60 pitches for him tonight. And Gavin Grant will walk up to the plate. Still swing and miss at strike number 1. Gavin 0 for 1, lined out to shortstop his last time out. Boso walked. That one swinging his weight all on his front foot. He swung over it, 1 out. In the top of the 5th. 0-2 count on Gavin Grant. And he takes strike number 3. So on 6 pitches, 2 quick outs for Jack Newman, both coming on the strikeout. And Newman will face Creekside's Jack. His last name's O'Brien. Singled his last time up, walked his first time at the plate. He takes that one high for a ball. That one low. 2-1 to Jack O'Brien. With 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. And now that one outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. O'Brien hadn't walked his first 3 games of the year. He's just walked for the 2nd time tonight. Good at bats from the senior tonight.
Will Busey at the plate.
And Will Busey will step up for the Knights. One and 0 with a runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. It's Busey. High fly ball down the right field line, and that is going to get past the right fielder. O'Brien's going to score. Busey in with the triple. Tie ball game. That one looked like it had a chance to get out of here. Busey put a charge into that one.
Number 15, Connor Gilliam.
As he is breaking out in the Knights game. And now we are tied back up at 2. And Thought that one got past the catcher, Terry, for a second. And was caught halfway down the third base line. Was able to get back, however, in time. 1-0 to Connor Gillum. He's 0 for 2 with the ground out to short and a strikeout tonight. He takes that one high. 2-0. That one. Sharp bouncer over to second. Throw to first in time. But the Knights tie it back up. 2-2. Heading into the bottom of the fifth. Bottom half of the fifth inning, all tied up at 2 here at Bishop Kenny High School. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball and Schlick Sports. Stop by their showroom to browse their extensive selection of lights, fans, and accessories for your home, or check out their website at firstcoastlighting.com from the comfort of your own home, located on San Jose Boulevard across from Winn-Dixie and Bailey's Powerhouse Gym. They look forward to seeing you there soon. Apologize for the shaky cameraman. When the bleachers shake, the camera does too. I'm doing my best here. Bottom of the fifth inning. All tied up at 2. And leading things off, Trey Seeker. Got the 8-9 hitters leading things off in the top of the order. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Bishop Kenny, only 3 hits on the night for them. A hits batsman. They haven't walked, only 4 base runners, but they've made the most of them. All tied up at 2 here in the bottom half of the fifth. Seeker flew out to the right fielder Bysham his last time up as he takes one inside for a ball. 41 pitches for Peyton King. I'm sure I've lost track by now. I've kind of been scrambling tonight. That one down the left field line and brought in by Boosie. Hard contact, but just a few feet to the left of the left fielder. Tough luck there for Seeker. Now 1 away, and Josh Berginger to the plate. One out. Here in the bottom of the fifth, nobody on. That one fouled out of play. 0-1 count now to Berginger. Singled his last time up. That's his only plate appearance of the night. Berginger sends another one foul. 0-2 to him now. Berginger, a senior. He's going to take that one inside for a ball. He went 1 for 2 against Fernandina Beach. Tonight, 1-for-1, batting in the 9 spot. 1-2 with one away. Here's the pitch. That one low and away. Good eye to lay off the breaking ball there from Berginger. Two-two. Down the left field line. Foul just by a few inches. They say it's a game of inches. They aren't lying. Tough break for Berginger at the plate. Peyton King coming up on pitch number 48, and he gets him looking. 2 down. So 2 away. Andrew Tabor will step up to the plate. He had an interesting plate appearance last time as he singled and then was caught trying to extend it to a double after the throw came into third. That one high, takes it for a ball. Tabor grounded out to second back in the first. And he takes a hack there, didn't keep his eye on the ball. Ended up pulling the head up and swung under it. And he definitely wasn't expecting the breaking ball there. Yeah, that or he was sitting on it and just swung a little too hard. That's something I did a lot when I played. My extensive career from ages 2 to 14 was never the greatest hitter, and that was one of the biggest reasons. Tabor batted .286 last season, and he takes one for ball 4 there. So 2-out walk for Andrew Tabor and this Bishop Canyon team. And I'll bring up Josh Carbonell. Says on Perfect Game he's from Puerto Rico. Also a sophomore. As he pops that one up high in the air. Martineau under it, and Martineau gonna make the grab on the right side of the infield. So that will do it for 5 innings of baseball. Heading into the 6th, all tied up at 2. We're gonna have a pitching change coming up.
The play for Creekside, number
Top half
13,
of the
Michael
6th inning, as leading things off for the Knights is Michael Bysham. He'll face the new pitcher, Will Catchergoss, the junior for Bishop Kenny. He appeared in that first game, and it was a clean outing for him. Pitched 1 1/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, no earned runs, as Bysham gonna ground out the first baseman unassisted. Start off the top of the 6th, all tied up at 2. Bishop Kenny with the lead. Andrew Kelly to the plate, looking to extend his 3-game hit streak to start the season. Oh, sorry, he didn't reach against St. Augustine. So looking to start a new one instead. All 3 of the nope, the math does not add up right there. That one away, 1-1 to Andrew Kelly. That one. Sharp ground ball to second. 2 away now. And Kelly, he's made hard contact every time he's been up to the plate. However, every time he's gone right at somebody. Tough luck for him tonight. As Ty Martineau steps up to the plate, he's been having quite the opposite type of luck, except for that hit by pitch. Has 2 singles and is trying to save this back for the 3rd plate appearance. Credit Brent Martineau for this. Played on the same travel team as the first pitcher, Jack Newman. And right there, he's going to pop out to the shortstop. So a quick 1-2-3 inning. The top half of the 6th, still tied at 2, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. You feel your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Well, come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. They're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Visit them on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today at 268-6993. Bottom half of the 6th inning, and Peyton King still out there for the Creekside Knights. Sophomore has been fantastic in his first varsity start tonight. 52 pitches is what I got. 53. He gets him to foul one away. Starting off this count to Aiden Charletta. Charletta 1 for 1 and also reached on an error, which scored 2. Back in the 3rd. 1 ball, 1 strike on Charletta. And that one hit him. So, hit batsman to lead off the bottom half of the sixth. And now we'll bring up Jack Newman.
Jack Newman at the plate for Bishop Kenny.
Who ended up pitching 5 innings, only allowing 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 walks. So, also hit a man. Impressive. Out and being able to get out of those jams and keep his team in it. As he's now got a runner on first with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Shows bunt, and he pops it up. Bushi's not able to get to it. Now fumbled. Oh, man. That. Can't do that. Sorry, that was Romano that came in, made a diving effort, bounced off the end of his glove.
Number 7, Cal Leonard.
Sugar cow.
Cal Leonard comes up to the plate, and then King reached for it twice, couldn't pick it up twice, and that allowed a dead man walk-in, Aiden Charletta, to reach second. So now with nobody out, and the UNF commit, Cal Leonard at the plate, they got runners on first and second. I gotta say, pitching, it's young. They've struggled a little bit so far. The team ERA last year was below 2 for the Knights. They got an ERA over 4 through these first few games. Peyton King's been a real bright spot when he's pitched, as well as a few others. Andrew Herbst has had a couple good outings as that one gets away from Gillum behind the plate, 1-0. Runners on first and second. Oh, and Wilfong Horses look good. Nick Romeo had a really good first start. Roman Baselli was great in his relief appearance against Ponte Vedra. They got a lot of talent. Logan Dupre threw a no-hitter last year, the JV level. They got a lot of talent, just not much experience on that pitching staff. Is they're going to say that hit Cal Leonard. Or no, they're going to intentionally walk him. So now mound visit.
Brings up your catcher, Mason Terry. And a little conference with the mound.
With the bases loaded and nobody out, Peyton King is going to have to work some magic to get out of this jam unscathed. Bottom of the sixth, Bishop Kenny looking to take the lead, heading into the seventh. Big set of at-bats coming up. 2-2 is the score. Bottom of the sixth inning. Charletta on third. Newman out at second. And Cal Leonard on base at first. Now bring up Mason Terry, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts tonight. First pitch to him is popped up on the infield. Martineau fields it one away. That is a huge out for Peyton King and the Knights. So now one away. Bases juice for Dakota Dix. Flied out to left and struck out tonight. Or no, Will Ketchergis is going to pinch hit for him. As he takes one first strike. Big at bat here. Now one away. Force at any base. The infield is in. That one foul down the left field line. 2 strikes on Ketchergis. And King looking for a big strikeout here. Tie game. One away, bases juiced. 0-2 count on Will Ketchergis. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed! A huge strikeout for the sophomore! And he is now 1 out away from escaping the bases loaded jam.
Trey Seeker.
Trey Seeker to the plate with 2 outs and a threat of leading the bases loaded with nobody out. Leaving those runners stranded. He takes a strike. 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. If they were to score, they'd be 3 outs away from winning. Seeker takes strike 2. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts tonight. And King on the mound, 1 strike away from getting out of this. Seeker. A lot of pressure on him at the plate. Here's the pitch. Pops out. The off-speed pitch. Foul. Stays alive. Good job by Seeker there. As that one was a breaking ball in a tough spot, upper part of the inside part of the plate. High and in but close to the zone. He was able to just barely fight it off, stay alive. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he stays alive again, fouling one back. The Knights lost in extra innings to St. Augustine last Friday. This one looks like it could be going a similar route. If he can get out of this inning. 0-2. Breaking ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Trey Seeker. See if he goes back to the breaking ball as he has. He's thrown multiple of those. Does he try a fastball here? Here's the pitch. He goes fastball. Fly out into center. Kelly's under it. And Peyton King escapes the bases loaded jam. What resilience there from the sophomore as he's now through 6 on the mound. Tied up. Heading into the 7th. Top of the 7th inning. Coming off the 7th inning stretch here at Bishop Kenny. Tied at 2. Sean Eschenfelder can take 2 balls starting off the count. 2-0. That one skied out into right center, and a good play made out there by Andrew Tabor. Was moving to his left out there. Was able to run it down. 1 away.
Chris Romano.
Chris Romano steps up to the plate to face catcher Gus. One and 0 to the count. Romano 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Did he go there? 1 and 1. 1 out. Nobody on. 1-1 count to Romano. In the dirt. 2 and 1. Catcher Gus. Coming off of a 1-2-3 sixth inning. Now 2 and 1 count to Chris Romano. That one. Outside, off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. And a big pitch coming up for catcher Gus. And Bishop Kenny, that one high and in. He walked him. Runner on first for the Knights, and that will bring up Gavin Grant.
Gavin Grant to the plate for the Knights.
Grant is 0 for 2. He's walked as well. He's a senior. Romano also missed the first game of the season. Both of them missed all the preseason games as well, so Grant bunts that one foul. Unsuccessful on the sacrifice attempt. It's tough, coming in, and especially facing a guy like Newman who's throwing 80-mile-an-hour out there. Not an easy matchup. It's tough missing preseason, missing those early reps. To adjust and slide back into form. They're going to check on the runner Romano. He gets back in time. Jack O'Brien's on deck. He's 1 for 1 and he's walked twice. Look out for Romano over at first base. Grant. Swing just looks off tonight. 0-2 to him now. They're going to check on Romano. He gets back in time. 0-2. Romano's stolen 3 bases. He's gotten caught stealing once. Doesn't go there. Grant fouls it back, stays alive. As the kids scramble to get that foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here's the pitch. That one. Sky deep out down the left field line. And it's brought in. Romano is halfway down the baseline. He's not going to be able to tag up. And now 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 24, Jack
In the top of the
O'Brien.
7th. Grant got a hold of that one. But it's just a little bit under it. Again, checking on Romano. Again, he gets back in time. Tied up at 2. 2 outs in the top half of the 7th inning. Jack O'Brien at the plate for Creekside. He's got a runner on first. And they're going to check on Romano again, trying to keep him close. They do not want him getting into scoring position. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes here. Also wouldn't be surprised if Castragas. Yeah, there's the slide step, but he's called for a balk. I wonder if they're saying that is. Did he not come set? Did his foot touch the ground after coming up? I'm not really sure. Those balk calls are tough. But either way, Romano's on second. And O'Brien going to take a strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. And a tie ball game in the top half of the 7th inning. O'Brien, big swing. Unable to make contact. 0-2. Comes set. Romano way off second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed! A huge strikeout there from Castragas, and he gets out of the inning. Heading into the bottom of the 7th. Still tied up at 2. When we return. Josh Behringer leading things off as he and his Crusaders now with the chance to win. They're able to score here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Peyton King returning for his 7th inning of work. He's been fantastic. Still under 70 pitches tonight. As it's Behringer in the top of the order here in the bottom of the 7th inning. All tied up at 2. 1-0 to Josh Behringer. 1 for 2 tonight. He singled. He struck out looking. As he flies that one out, shallow center field, coming in on it and making the catch is Andrew Kelly. 1 away.
Come on, Drew.
That's now 70 pitches on the night for Peyton King.
To the top of the Crusader order, Andrew Tabor.
That'll bring up Andrew Tabor. That one. Called strike to the leadoff man. He's 1 for 2. He's also off tonight. As he takes that one for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. 2-2 is the score. King, the starter, still in there as Tabor fouls that one into the football stadium. Not even joking. That it's not very far, but got it over the bleachers and 1-2. And that one foul down the right field line. That would have been big. Tabor unable to keep it fair. But he stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. It'd be a big one. If he can get him here, he sends that one rocket out into right center. Kelly able to get there and retire him for out number 2. So a big out
To the plate, number 1, Josh Barr.
for Peyton King and the Knights. And Joshmar Carbonell will step up with 2 away. And there's a cat out in center field. In foul territory. That one out of the glove of Gavin Grant. I'm going to try to zoom in and get that. See, I'm over by the 360. You can see the cat is out there in right center field. And, oh, wow. Haven't seen that before. I've seen it on TV. Haven't seen it in person. Is that one in the left field? Is it a rally cat? Yet to be determined, but that's a good sign for Bishop Kenny. Carbonell on with a single.
Your right fielder, Aiden Charletta.
Aiden Charletta to the plate now. I've lost sight of the cat. Now that one grounded to second, and the Knights gonna get the force at second base. And as the PA announcer just said, free baseball, extra innings coming up on Schlick Sports. Will Busey to the plate with a tie ball game and the top of the 8th, extra innings, 2-2 the score. And he takes a strike. Coming off of a triple in his last at bat that tied the game. It was back in the 5th. And he sends that one into left center field. And Trey Seeker making a nice play out there for out number 1. So now, pinch hitter for the Knights. And in there for Connor Gillum is Jackson Palmer.
Jackson Palmer at the plate for Creekside.
As he swings and misses at strike 1. Take strike 2, the Knights. Maybe like the left on right matchup here. Now 0-2 pitch with 1 away. High for a ball. Palmer is a junior. Did not have any varsity time last year. He's had 3 plate appearances this year. As he swings and misses for strike number 3. So 2 away. Now bring him Michael Bysham.
Bysham at the plate.
First pitch to him was, they're going to say he went, but that looked like a pitch he could have drove. That one in the dirt. He probably couldn't have done much with that. 1-1 with 2 away. Top of the 8th inning. All tied up at 2 here at Bishop Kenny. That one in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike on Michael Bysham. If he can get on base, there is 2 outs. If he can get on, it's the top of the order up after him. Knights have action in the bullpen. Not sure if they'll send Peyton King out for another inning. Hold that thought. Deep to left field. The catch going to be made by Seeker. Hard contact from Bysham. But in the end, it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th, Bishop Kenny. Turn coming up next here in Extras. Well, bottom of the 8th. And it's the heart of the order for Bishop Kenny. They will face Braden Haynes, Peyton King. 7 innings, masterful work for him tonight in his first varsity start. However, he will be credited with a no decision. 7 innings, only allowed 4 hits. Didn't walk a single. Only. See, didn't walk a. Well, he walked 1 intentionally. Hit 2 batters. Allowed 2 runs, not sure they weren't earned coming off the error, and he struck out only 2. That one. First base, Grant fields and steps on the bag, 1 away.
For the first out of the inning. Bring up number 7, Cal
So
Leonard.
Cal Leonard will step up to the plate. Was intentionally walked last time out after lining out and grounding out. Braden Haynes out there. This is his first appearance of the season. A righty throws sidearm. And he hits Leonard.
Leonard will make his way down to first base.
So a hit by pitch. That's the 3rd hit batsman of the
Mason
night.
Terry to the plate.
And Mason Terry will step up to the plate. We got a helicopter flying. I can't see it though in the night sky. I feel like it might be behind me. Only 7:51. Kind of hard to believe. 8th inning of baseball. It's been a fast-paced game. Ever since the early innings, it's been a pitcher's duel. There's a good lead from Leonard over at first. That one got away from Gillum, but not enough for him to make an effort at second base. 1-1 to Mason Terry with 1 away and 1 on. Swung on and missed. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 away in the bottom of the 8th inning. Braden Haynes, the junior, trying to extend this game, give us a 9th inning of baseball. Is that one? Chop foul. He stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes. Now Mason Terry, the catcher, as he sends that one. That goes foul. Oh, man. That was close. Romano, it looked like it was going foul, but it stayed there right there on the line for quite a bit and just barely went foul as it came off the grass. Terry is 0 for 3 tonight. A pop out and 2 ground outs. Put all that behind him here as the entire dugout right at the edge. As he stays alive again. Chopping that one foul. Haynes looking to put him away. And Terry proving him that it's no easy task. Leonard got a good lead over at first. Haynes sees that. Takes a peek. And fires a pitch down the left field line. Foul! Line drive was hit hard there by Terry. Ended up going a few feet foul down the line. Knights have 2 men up in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. That one, breaking ball. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good at bat from Mason Terry. As it's the bottom of the 8th, 2-2, all tied up. Here in extras. 2-2 is the count. That one, ground ball to second. Ashenfelder to Martineau, throw to first. In time, they double them up and get out of the inning. 9th inning of baseball coming up. Still tied at 2. Well, I'm not sure if you can tie, but
Number 10, Andrew Kelly.
couldn't find it online. But Andrew Kelly, top of the order, leading things off for the Knights in the top half of the ninth inning. Second inning of the extras here at Bishop Kenny. This is the second straight game that's gone into extra innings for the Knights. Kelly now 2-0 count. Will Kashergoss still out on the mound for the Crusaders? He gets one in there for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. All tied up at 2. I mentioned top half of the ninth inning. As Kelly, the leadoff man for the Knights, takes one high. 3-1. Nobody out, nobody on. 3-1 pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. Full count to Andrew Kelly. Ty Martineau on deck, who's 2 for 3, as well as a hit by pitch tonight. And Sean Aschenfelder in the hole for the Knights as Kelly walks. And my pen's running out of ink for the night. So Martineau to the plate. With a runner on first and nobody out. Shows bunt, pulls back. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first is Kelly. Top of the ninth inning, all tied at 2, nobody out. 1-0 to Ty Martineau. As he pops the bunt out, it gets down. He fields it, and they're going to get the out at first. So a sac bunt from Ty Martineau gets Andrew Kelly into scoring position. So Sean Aschenfelder will step up to the plate. A 1 for 4 tonight with a double back in the first. As he shots that one, that's it, past the third baseman. Rounding third, heading for the plate is Kelly. He's going to score. Aschenfelder has given the Knights the lead in extras. Not sure if I scored that a double or an error there. At third by Leonard. But man, that is absolutely huge. Now 3-2. Knights have the lead. 1 out. Romano at the plate. And they have a chance to add on. Romano takes one right down Broadway for a strike. 1-0 to Romano. Oh, they called that first one a ball. Huh. 2-0. And checking on the runner, Aschenfelder, they got him at second. Huge pickoff there from Kashergoss. And that changes things. So now 2 outs, 2-0 to Chris Romano. Excuse me, 1-1. The scoreboard was wrong. They did give that first one a strike. It looked to be a strike. I'm not wrong on that. It's that curveball just above the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3-2. Knights now with the lead. So Romano just under that. It's sent back foul. 2-2. So after the pickoff, they're now one strike away from getting out of the inning. Two. Ground ball backhanded at short. Oh, then it's bobbled, and Romano's going to reach on an error. That was a nice pick by Berginger, but he lost it on the transfer. And Romano will reach on the error. And we'll see how Kashergoss responds on the mound. Not easy on a pitcher when you see two big errors like that in such a key situation. But now 3-2, 2 outs. 3-2, 2 outs. Knights have taken the lead in the ninth. As Kelly scored on the Aschenfelder. Still unsure if it was officially scored as a double or an error on the third baseman, Leonard. Was scored an error, I believe. Oh, it scored at a hit. And Romano. Oh, they had him dead to rights.
You're talking about Leonard at third. That shit went down at the end.
So it was an RBI double from Sean Aschenfelder, I'm hearing. Thank you, by the way. As the throw mishandled over at second. As it took a bad hop on him. And that one gets away from the catcher, Terry. So Romano will advance over to third. A 1-2 count on Gavin Grant. And a hit should bring an insurance run home. And that one blooped out into center, and it gets down. A great effort by the shortstop Berginger, but Gavin Grant's first hit of the season is a big one as it drives in Romano. The pinch running for him, believe that is Ezra Shields out at first. And Jack O'Brien will step up to the plate. No, that's DJ Corey pinch running. For Gavin Grant, as it's now 4-2 Creekside. As Corey got a giant lead over at first. He's looked back after ball number one by the catcher, Terry. Can't tell you how huge that last base hit from Gavin Grant was. It was 0 for 3 heading into that at bat. He had walked as that one gets to the backstop. And Corey rounding second, gonna stay there. So now another runner in scoring position for the Knights. And a 2-0 count to Jack O'Brien. With 2 outs in the top half of the ninth. 4-2 Creekside. 2 runs for him now. In the top of the ninth. And now they're 3 outs away. Just looking to give their pitcher a little breathing room. This has been a fun one. 2 innings of extras. Hard fought by both. And this ending is not disappointed so far. As Bishop Kenny has got Dix, Seeker, and Berginger due up. As O'Brien fouls that one off. Now a full count to the senior. O'Brien is 1 for 2 tonight. He's also walked twice. With 2 outs, the full count pitch is high for ball 4. So runners on first and second, force at any base.
Will Busey at the plate.
And Will Busey will step up to the plate. Time called now as making the slow walk out to the plate is head coach Tommy Edwards. I believe he's making a call to the pen, and that he is. Pitching change here in the top of the ninth. The Knights lead Bishop Kenny 4-2 as we head in with 2 away, heading into the pitching change. The birthday boy, Michael Leonard, in the pitch for Bishop Kenny. He's a junior out there, and he inherits a 2-out, 2-on situation as he fires one in for a strike. Younger brother of Cal Leonard, being recruited to play football at the next level, as he gets him to pop one up, and he'll retire him to get out of the inning. So that didn't take long. Michael Leonard retires Boosie. Last chance for Bishop Kenny coming up. It's 4-2 Creekside. Well, after coming in and get the final out of the top of the ninth, Michael Leonard hoping to start something for his Bishop Kenny team. He's in for Dakota Dix, I believe. He'll face Haynes. He's got some pop in that bat. So he waits on the 0-1. Fouls that one off. 0-2 now to Michael Leonard.
You got it, Michael.
And that one hits him. So he's on base. Happy birthday. You get a hit by pitch. So Trey Seeger will step up to the plate. He represents the tying run for Bishop Kenny. It's 4-2, bottom of the ninth. And it's looking like it's going to be an exciting finish.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey.
So after cleaning off the plate, plate umpire back into position, and Seeker will step into the box. That one, ground ball to Martineau at second. And the throw! Mishandled, and both runners are safe on first and second. So now this is the winning run at the plate. Berginger. And a little delay here, because I think they were going to pinch hit someone, but then they thought better of it. So Berginger, he's got the tying run on first, represents the winning run at the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Haynes deals, and showing bunt, pulls back, ball one. To force at any base is now Gavin Grant playing way in on the infield. Romano playing just behind the grass over at third. That pitch outside 2-0. And they're going to have a little bit of a mound visit here. Don't think they're changing pitchers yet. Owen Wilfong is trotting out to the bullpen to get warm. They're just having a little bit of a chat out on the mound. Big situation, 4-2 Creekside. Nobody out. Runners on first and second in the bottom of the ninth. Bishop Kenny with one last effort. They aren't going down easy. This is now 2-0 to Berginger. Showing bunt, pulls back, ball 3. Owen Wilfong, the Rawlings College commit, up in the pen. We'll see if they make a move to him. He can't get this out here. He gets one in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike on Josh Berginger. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Berginger represents the winning run for Bishop Kenny. Just looking to advance him, though. He pulls back, and he gets a free trip to first base. So now the winning run is on. And the Knights will make the move to bring in, I believe, Joe Dyer to try to close this one out. So Haynes exits without allowing a run yet. And Dyer will look to wrap this one up when we return. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Creekside with a 4-2 lead when we return. Welcome back to Bishop Kenny. Top of the order for Bishop Kenny. Andrew Tabor to the plate. He's 1 for 3 as well as a walk tonight. He's got the bases loaded. Winning run on first for Bishop Kenny. 4-2 Creekside with the lead. Bottom of the 9th. Joe Dyer in for the Knights as he fires one low for ball 1. Tying run on second. And my scorebook has no room for a 10th inning. High and away. 2-0. Owen Wilfong still up for the Knights. 4-2. They're 3 outs away. They're going to be 3 tough outs. Bases juiced. 2-0 to Tabor. In for a strike. 2-1. Romano going to call time over at third. Joe Dyer, class clown of the team, I guess you could say, has his teammates call him Taquavius. It's about the weirdest nickname you're going to hear. As he gets them to swing and miss. 2-2. Joe Dyer, nicknamed Taquavius. Cracks me up. Nobody out. Bases loaded. 2-2 to Tabor. Is low. Full count. You cannot walk in a run. 3-2. Here's the pitch. That one Ball four.
That favor 4-3 Crusaders. Run for the Crusaders there.
Knights don't like it,
Brings up
but it ain't gonna matter. Tying run on third. Winning run in scoring position when we return. Four to three. The tying run on third, winning on second for Bishop Kenny. And Owen Wilfong is in the pitch for the Knights. And time called at the plate.
They were trying to steal home.
Wilfong, Rollins College commit, has a fastball in the high 80s. Got a fastball curve and a changeup. As he's going for the plate. Ooh, that was a suicide squeeze. Oh and 1 on Carbano, the sophomore, hitting in a big situation. 4 to 3. That's the tying run on third. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Takes one high. Wilfong made his first start last Friday against St. Augustine. Closed the one down against Decoy Creek. He's in the pitch now. And he gets a strike on Corbano. So now 2 strikes, 1 ball. And a strikeout would be absolutely huge for the senior. 4 to 3, bottom of the 9th. And the winning run is on second. Corbano takes one high and in. 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Down low, full count.
Full count to Charbonneau.
And the last thing you want to do is walk in the tying run and the run before that. Payoff pitch. Here it is. Got him swinging! And it was either a groan or a sigh of relief coming from the crowd. Depends which side you're on. But now one away. And Charlotte to the plate. Low and away. Ball one. Charlotte tonight is 1 for 3. He's also hit by a pitch. Is an adorable golden retriever with a bandana struts behind home plate.
It's the Leonard's dog. Ozzy.
Ozzy, is that after Ozzy Smith?
No.
One ball, one strike. Curveball. That one foul ground. They're gonna let it drop. 1-2. He wasn't gonna get there, but he didn't seem to pull off at the end. That's the question. If you make the catch, he's tagging up at third. Bisham's got a good arm.
Yeah, it's a play at the plate. Tie it up, but you gotta send him, tie it up, or you can't.
Now it's 1-2. Wilfong trying to put him away. Pitch is called. Strike 3. It does not.
Well, here's the winner.
This is it. Newman to the plate. There's 2 outs now. Wilfong's come in, gotten 2 strikeouts. Bases juiced. 2 outs. Tying run on third. Winning run on second. Jack Newman to the plate. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. One and 0 to Jack Newman. Newman's 1 for 4 tonight. As he chops that to second, Martineau fields it, bobbles it. It took a bad hop on him, and the tying run scores. My scorebook might have to find room for a 10th inning. And now Cal Leonard
Cal makes a hit.
steps up to the plate.
Come on, Cal.
Now this is really it. He gets on base, it's over. He's out. We continue. Foul back. Tied at 4 now. Bishop Kenny with the winning run on third. 2 away. An 0-1 count to the UNF commit Cal Leonard. Leonard had a tough break where one took a bad hop on him at third, and that allowed the Knights to score the go-ahead run. He's looking for revenge here. Curveball, just out. 1-1. That was a great pitch from Wilfong. Could have gone either way. In the end, it's outside for a ball.
Come on, Cal.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. 1-2. He gets on base. It's over. Wilfong looking to get one more strike, and we play on. Fouled off. He stays alive. I feel like my stomach's in my throat. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. To the 10th we go. Wow. Wow. 4-4. We play on. Top of the 10th. Wow, the Knights scored 2 in the top half of the ninth. Bishop Kenny, they didn't go away. They loaded the bases with nobody out. Owen Wilfong came in, struck out the first 2 men. Then they plated the tying run after the first run was walked in. And then Wilfong struck out Cal Leonard to strand the winning run on third. Gillum gonna ground out to start the 10th. I have no more room left in my scorebook, so I can put that away.
No reference.
Michael Bisham.
Bisham to the plate. Never seen a high school game go to the top of the 10th inning. It's definitely happened before. I haven't been at it though. Grounder to second. 2 away. So top of the order, it's Andrew Kelly to the plate.
And number 10, Andrew Kelly.
2 outs. Andrew Kelly takes the ball. Michael Leonard's done a fantastic job coming in relief. 2 quick outs here in the top half of the 10th. Kelly shows bunt, gets it down, but it goes foul. One and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here it is. That one. Sliding to right. Coming in and making the catch. Bottom of the 10th. Coming up next. 4-4 is the score here on Schlick Sports.
For the Crusaders, Mason
Mom,
Terry.
I'm sorry. I may not make it home tonight.
Hunter Cronin
Bottom of
on
the
the
10th inning.
mound for the Knights.
We're tied up at 4. And up to the plate, Mason Terry. And in the pitch now for the Knights, Connor Cronin. This is the second appearance of the year for Connor. He's pitched an inning and 2/3, scoreless. Struck out 4, walked 1. As that one blown away for a ball. That one also outside. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. In there. Good movement on what looked to be a fastball from Connor Cronin. Two balls, 1 strike. That's in there. 2-2. All tied up at 4. Nobody out in the bottom of the 10th. That one looped out into shallow right, coming in, making the play. Michael Bysham. So 1 out, and Michael Leonard will step up to the plate. I was talking earlier about Bishop Kenny and their how they produce MLB talent. Well, now they've also produced MLB coaching, as Bishop Kenny alumni Travis Chapman was hired by the Yankees as first base coach this offseason. He played 7 years in the minor leagues and had exactly 1 MLB plate appearance. Sounds like the story out of the Field of Dreams. Cronin deals. Here's the pitch. That one hit him.
This is second hit for his birthday. Get hit.
Leonard
Leonard down to first. Brings
has
up
now
number 5,
been hit
Trey
twice
Seeker.
in 2 innings on his birthday. And up to the plate, Trey Seeker.
Come on, Trey boy.
Seeker reached on an error his last time up. As there's conversation and we're going to have a pinch runner. Because that's Brendan McKinney coming in to run at first.
Brendan McKinney in to run for Leonard.
Come on, Trey.
1 away, Trey Seeker at the plate. 4-4 is the score. Runner on first. You get Seeker to take a big swing and a miss. Runner on first. McKinney represents not the tying run, the winning run for Bishop Kenny. Here's the pitch. That one, a curveball that got away from him. Nice job by Gillum getting that behind the left-hand batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 2 strikes now on Trey Seeker. Cronin searching for a much-needed out number 2. Doesn't help me that the scoreboard is now malfunctioning. It'll be running out of innings anyways. We get through the 10th.
You ran out of room on their scoreboard. Just like your scoreboard.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Trey boy.
Pitch to Seeker is up and in. We got a full count.
Come on, Trey boy.
And he got him swinging. Good pitch there from Cronin. There's now 2 away in the bottom of the 10th. Berginger to the plate.
Number 2, Josh Behringer.
Excuse me, Behringer is how it's pronounced. So after taking a ball, it's 1-0. Behringer tonight. It's 1 for 3, also walked. That one chopped foul, 1-1. Behringer, shortstop tonight. He walked back in the 9th. The runner goes. Throw down. And this good one from Gillum is he's now. Did the bat hit his hand? I think it did. There's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Behringer. Timing. 4-4. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and a runner on second in the bottom of the 10th. That runner, McKinney, represents the winning run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Good eye there by Behringer. That had movement on it. Looked tempting. In the end, he lays off. Off-speed pitch high and away. Full count. You did not want to lose him here. After having him 1-2. But it's full count. With 2 away, Behringer waits on the payoff pitch. Cronin checks on the runner at second. He gets back in time. Three, 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 11th inning. Here we come. We'll be back after this. Tied up at 4. Top of the 11th. 4-4. They played. Tom Petty won't back down. How fitting that is for tonight's game as Martineau sends that into left field. 1 on with nobody out in the top of the 11th.
Sean Aschenfelder.
Guys, we're getting a lot of free baseball tonight. Aschenfelder to the plate. I mean, this is a long game by MLB standards. It's 1-0 on the freshman. Unfortunately, what's happening in the MLB right now, I haven't got the chance to get all caught up on what all went down today, but I know that it's locked out. It's unfortunate, but hey, we got high school baseball and college baseball to entertain us for now. As Aschenfelder sends one into center field. 2 on, nobody out for Chris Romano. I also read that with the lockout, minor league baseball will continue, though, with no delay. And that includes the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp right across the river from us. I wonder if teams will use... You know, it would be really cool if major league teams send down their major league players to those minor league teams. And these towns like Jacksonville get to see major league talent right in their backyard. That one hit Martineau in the helmet on the pickoff attempt. I gotta say, that'd be pretty cool to see guys like Sixto Sanchez and Jazz Chisholm back in Jacksonville. And if you look at him that way, maybe the lockout can be good for baseball in some type of way. Romano shows bunt, pulls back, ball. Got runners on first and second. Show him bunt again. Pulls back. Called strike. The outside corner. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the count is. They don't have it on the scoreboard. No room in my scorebook. Just getting by in the top half of the 11th inning. Romano takes the ball. 4-4, nobody out. Runners on first and second. Two and one the count to Chris Romano. Drove in a run earlier, back in the first. He shows bunt. They're going to check on the runner. Martineau, that heads into center field. However, nice job by Tabor to be right there to field it. That one high. Ball number 3. Three balls. One strike. Nobody out. And the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Knights. 4-4 in the top half of the 11th. Romano fouls it off. Full count. So full count on Chris Romano. Here's the pitch. That one into right field. Going back, it drops. Martineau, he's going to score. Throwing a cutoff man is there. Heads for the plate, Aschenfelder. The throw not in time. 6-4, Creekside. Chris Romano with the go-ahead 2-run double.
Kevin Grant to the plate for the Knights.
Top of the 11th, 6-4 Creekside. And Grant gets down a perfect bunt. Oh, they're going to say it's foul. Chris Romano on a full count pitch. Got a hold of that one, sent it opposite field. 2 hops off the wall. Able to score Martineau from second and Aschenfelder from first. Creekside now with the 6-4 lead in the top of the 11th. as Grant takes that one high and in for a ball. Grant showing bunt. Foul tip. 2 strikes. There's nobody out. Runner on second. 6-4. Creekside in the top of the 11th. He takes a look. Full count. And he gets that one down. Perfect bunt. Throw to first. It is into foul territory. Romano will score. Grant into second. 7-4. Creekside. And now pinch hitting for the Knights. Porter blames it.
Porter Blanchett coming to the plate for Creekside.
Lands it, making his first plate appearance of the night. And now gets that one down. Throw to first, not in time. Porter lands it with a single. Runners at the corners. Knights trying to put this one to bed. Sorry about that. I had an alarm go off on my phone.
Will Busey.
So Will Busey to the plate. As Busey sent that one down the right field line and just foul by a few inches. Runners at the corners, and they got Blanzett in a pickle. Now headed home is Busey. He's going to score in front of the backstop. Blanzett's headed for third. Scooped up. 8-4. How about that? Pickoff had him. Blanzett did a great job getting into the pickle. Heads up base running at third to head home. The throw, wild. Blanzett able to advance to third now with still nobody out as Busey sends that one into foul ground and out of play. Fell just in front of the wall. Seeker unable to get to it. Just out of reach. Eight to 4 now, Creekside, with a 4-run 11th so far. Here's the pitch. That one looked like it might have been heading to the backstop as well. A nice save behind the plate by Terry. As Busey sends that one down the third baseline, fielded by Leonard. Throw to first. Just that kind of inning. Heads to the fence. Busey in at second. 9-4 Creekside. And out to the mound. That might be it for Michael Leonard. And it is. Pitching change coming up. We'll be back after this. 9-4. Top of the 11th. Top of the 11th. Knights lead 9-4. Peter Patelli in the pitch for the Crusaders. Connor Gillum at the plate. Still nobody out. 5 runs scored in this inning by the Knights. One 0. Here's the pitch to Gillum. Curveball in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Runner on second for Creekside. 9-4. Knights with the lead. As Gillum takes a big hack at it. Unable to make contact. 2-2. That one. Good eye inside. Now full count to Connor Gillum. What an inning it's been. Martineau led off with a single. Aschenfelder followed up with one of his own. Romano with the 2-run double as that one rounded up the middle. A good play made out at shortstop to retire Gillum as he advances the runner to third. Now 1 away. Michael Bysham to the plate. That one inside. The freshman made hard contact last time up. Sent one deep out into left field. However, he's brought in for an out as he rips that one down the left field line. Foul. That one in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Michael. As that one, a looping curve gets him.
What a pitch, Beer.
A great pitch there from Patelli. So 2 away, Andrew Kelly to the plate. Trying to drive in Bootsy over at third. Takes a big rip at that first pitch. Louisville, however, unsuccessfully. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Andrew Kelly. He's made contact every time up tonight, except for his walk. Grounded out to second, and he bloops that one into shallow left center field, and that's down for a single. Finally, he gets one to drop as he hit one right at the second baseman, the first baseman, sac fly, and then a line out shortstop. So Kelly drives in the 6th run of the inning. And the Knights have now batted around. Throw down to second. In time, gets Kelly. And that will end the 11th inning. But the Knights strike for 6. They now lead 10-4. Headed into the bottom half of the 11th. Maybe this game will finally end. You never know. We'll be back here on Slick Sports. Bottom of the 11th, it's 10-4 Creekside. As Bishop Kenny came back from a 2-point deficit, 2-run deficit, in the 9th. Can they come back down 6 in the 11th? Top of the order, Andrew Tabor leading things off. As he takes that one in for a ball. 1-1. Tabor at the plate. He fouls one off for strike 2. 1-2 pitch on the way. Oh, that's a nasty curve from Connor Cronin. Now 1 away.
Second baseman, number 1, Joshua Carbonell.
So Joshmar Carbonell will walk up to the plate. 1 away in the bottom of the 11th. This game has now lasted 3 hours and 17 minutes. And we're heading into the 7th, and it wasn't even 2 hours yet. This has been a crazy game. Hard fought by both teams. And it's not even over yet. Carbonell. 2 strikes. Waits on the pitch from Cronin. Takes one out for a ball. Now takes that one, rips it down to the third base line. Good stuff by Romano. Throw to first. Not in time. As it bounced in front of Grant. So Carbonell reaches with 1 away. And up to the plate. Steps number 8. Wells Parliament. Junior standing at 5'11", 198.
Come on, Wells.
He had 2 at-bats in the loss to Fernandina Beach. Did not reach neither one. As he rips that one into right field, base hit. It's not over yet. So up to the plate walks Jake Newman. Last time drove in the game-tying run.
And Jack Newman to the plate.
I said Jake Newman. It's Jack. Feels like forever ago he pitched tonight. Through 5 innings of work, he was fantastic tonight. His pinch running now for the Crusaders is Aiden Charletta. They got runners on first and second, 1 away in the bottom of the 11th inning. Here's the pitch. That one is in the right. Bisham gets it in. Bases loaded. 1 out. This one's not going to end, is it? Cal Leonard.
5 more, send it into the 12.
Steps up to the plate. The curveball is high. Ball 1. Now that one's driven to right. Bisham gonna make the catch, tagging up, headed to the plate, and scoring is Carbonell. So now down to the final out. Mason Terry steps up to the plate with 2 away, bottom of the 11th, and it's 10-5. Now signaling about 6 times each bench. There are 2 outs and 2 on for Dakota Dix. Excuse me, Mason Terry at the plate. As he drives that one into left field. Base hit. And they're going to hold all runners. And the bases are juiced. So now the hitter on deck represents the tying run for the Crusaders.
That sounds familiar.
And up to the plate steps number 13. And it's the JU commit, Garrett Corbett. I expected to see him pitch tonight. Normally, teams will throw their ace, the home opener, or the season opener. He hasn't pitched in either one. Last season, had a 1.43 RA, pitched 49 innings, 5-4 record, 49 strikeouts, 19 walks. You're going to see him sometime this week. He's a junior, too. He did that as a sophomore. He's going to be something at JU as he bloops that one foul down the right field line. Now it's 2 feet away from plate and a couple of runs. Ten to 5. 2 outs. Corbett at the plate. 0-1 the count. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. That one up the middle. What a grab by Martineau! And what a fitting way for tonight's ball game to end with an exclamation point. Well, 3 hours and 24 minutes later, 11 innings, and a lot of twists and turns, this game has wrapped up. Creekside has 2 home games coming up later this week. You can catch them both here on Schlick Sports. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off. See you guys next week, and good night from Jacksonville.